Alright y'all, welcome back to another episode. We are live, going into a trade. We entered, I'll show you why and how we entered. Looking at the 5-minute real quick, we saw there's a potential entry here, and there's another potential entry here. I was waiting for the RSI to hit rock bottom. And when it hit rock bottom here, I made an entry at 24, I don't even know, 24, let's see what I did here, 24,119. I went in at 33% of my deposit, and it seems like it's kind of topping out on the RSI. It's maxing out on the slow moving. So as soon as it hits the overbought range on 70, I'm gonna actually pull out, because this isn't really reliable and long-term position. I'm just looking for a little short gain to make an example of this video. I try to put out live trades every Monday for you guys, and just to show you why and how I'm doing it. Basically did a really good trade these past few days. I called this trade here on the 1 hour. It was a good 50% return. Called this trade here as well, and also this trade way back. But yeah, it's been really good. You know, I've been looking at this position here, this 82 position on the RSI on the hourly, and it's been slowly losing momentum as we go up. I actually came in position here at 24,800, and overnight I set a stop loss at 24,800 in case it came back up, and it did at 3 or 4 in the morning. So I entered another reposition at 25,100. I knew it wasn't going to go up much because this is the last, this is kind of the last opportunity to come in when, you know, there's rarely there's like 4 topping tails on the RSI. So in this case, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, it's actually 5. So I'm looking for this to reconsolidate back down to the oversold area. It never really did, so I just ended up going and calling in my position. I got about 40% return, which was good. So, you know, guys, I started out pretty good. Like, I worked on $80. I have 400 now, and it's looking pretty good. So this little short call here is just like just because the 1 hour came down and did a retest, and you know, I know it's not going to go up very high, probably going to fall around the 24,400 area, but you know, it can't go higher than this position. So what I'm going to be doing is waiting for this, again, like I said before, to reconsolidate down. It has to pass the 30. I have an alert here at 29.28. It has to reconsolidate down before I can make another position to go up. The reason why I want to make another position to go up is because on the daily, on the slow moving RSI, you know, there is an interesting momentum, that a downward momentum on this bear run, and it loses momentum around here, it picks up, and now it wants to reconsolidate till it hits the overbought area. And when it does, that's when it's going to keep going back down, because it's not over, folks. This bear market is not over. Just a reconsolidation, You know, in my opinion, obviously I'm not a freaking professional analyst, but you know, I got a good thing going for myself. Just sharing my journey here, and I believe that when this reaches the overbought area, it's just gonna continue doing its thing, continue doing its bear market trend, and I want to be the one that's gonna call it on myself. I don't look at news and I don't look at things going on with wars and all that kind of stuff. I don't think there's with a crypto, there's no influence on it for me. It's plain old simple, just analyzing charts when it gets oversold, especially on the higher time frames, like on the weekly. That's when you sell. I sold. You know, it's all about momentum, waves, oscillation. It's all there. There's nothing mysterious about it. Weekly is going at the overbought area, like really soon, until the 90. Once it hits 100, that'll be around the time when the daily is just over in that area on the oversold, and that's when I'm gonna pull the plug. That's when I'm gonna pull the plug. Not over. This low isn't gonna be the lowest low. That's what I got a feeling of. You know, this here, calling this area wasn't easy back then. You know, I didn't know it was gonna swing back up, but it did. When it came back down, I knew it was just a retest, because this candle was the confirming day on the daily. I'll zoom in. This confirmed it. Look at this big bull candle here. It was great. So, you know, that was a good position to go in long, but you know, I was just making these little trades, going short here, going long here, going short here, going long here, da 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 da. Not really something that I could take my head off, but you know, at least I can check it from time to time and put in the trades. So there it is. On the, let's see, check out the order book. What's going on? Is this thing still on? Yeah. Looks like we got a freeze here. Oh, there it goes. So, but dang, still going strong on the short. On the order book, it was majority going short for the most part. And even though I saw that little 5-minute trend that I was talking about earlier, you know, I thought it was a good opportunity to come in, regardless of what the order book said. So there's times when I don't look at the order book and times when I do. When I see a lot of these green candles going up, that confirms there's a great little trend coming up. Yeah, again, I'm just watching this little guy here. See what it did over here? That's another example. Like, it didn't want to go oversold. Didn't even hit the 70. Hit 69.48. Bang, went down. So I'm probably gonna come in, but pull out. I mean, at 68. I don't want to risk it. You know, this is just an example. But yeah, so far it's 7% return, $9. That's not bad. Not bad at all. You know, that last video I showed you on my live feed, it was a 50% return. It was good. Really good. Really, really good. Looks like it's kind of losing momentum. See this happening here? You know, it might have like a double shoulders coming up on this little pattern RSI, but when it kind of loses momentum and then the price keeps going up, but then the RSI keeps going down, That's a good indication that it's not going to get very high. It's probably going to break around here on 24,300. I'll put in my new take profit at 24. It's actually 24,350. That's all right. Yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens with that. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. Let's close out. I'm posting up live video feeds. I'm trying to do it every Mondays. Not at an exact time, but if you subscribe, hit that little link, notification bell, it'll tell you when I'm trading.